Hello, dear friends. My name is John McCurdy, and I'm a channeler. Mostly I have been channeling my own soul, but occasionally someone else wants to talk. Yeshua, the one known as Jesus Christ from 2,000 years ago, and his mother in that lifetime, Mother Mary. That's how we know her today. Have always been close to me. Mother Mary actually, well, she was the first being who ever asked me to channel her. I was way back in 2003. I was leading a discussion group at the time, kind of wondering what I was doing, and all of a sudden she showed up and asked me to channel her. Well, I hadn't done anything like that before, and I was a little surprised, and I just couldn't bring myself to trust myself enough to let her talk. But it was an experience I've always remembered, and it actually was helpful to me as I began many years later to open up to channeling. Well, a few months ago, Yeshua came to me, asked me to do a class with him. A class called Receiving Christ Consciousness. And I had just channeled him for a small group that had met together here in Slovenia, and I said, okay. Took me a little while to get to it, but over the last couple of months, I channeled the first 3 messages. The third one turned out to be from Mother Mary. And then, as I considered the things that were said, I felt this big question. And then I felt her saying, let me answer it. And so we had a 4th session. And I felt her saying she still wants to work with me. So, the soul talk will be a little bit different than the ones I've been doing, because she wants to talk. I have no idea what she's going to say, but I feel her love, her compassion. And so we'll find out together. So I ask you to take a deep breath along with me. So I let the energy shift. You might be able to tell I'm feeling a little nervous. But that's okay. Greetings, my dear friends. Oh, and indeed, most of you listening to this, or watching this, or reading this, You've been my friends. Oh, if not in that lifetime with Yeshua, and various other times when we have interacted, where you have known me. We've worked very closely together. Sometimes like this, like I'm doing with John right now, and you just felt me. Other times when I came to you, and you could see me, feel me. Maybe I just came to remind you of your own beauty, your own grandness. Or maybe I came to work with you in some way, but you've known me many times, or at least several times, over the last 2,000 years. Oh, and before too. We worked together. I was part of the group. You've heard about, you'll hear more about in this beautiful class that should be launched by the time you see this. We worked together many, many times. So many of you, you feel me. You feel me close to you at times. You see some of the shrines that people have put up in my honor. Part of you cringes at the spectacle that the church has made of me. But a part of you also feels me there, feels something deep, something special. And I ask you to trust that, because it's real. And yes, as you can see here, we're overwhelming John a little bit. He's so sensitive. He feels so much, just as you do. And he remembers me so well. He's Yes, John, indeed. We've worked together many times. That's why I came to you back in 2003. Asked you to channel me. It wasn't the first time. Maybe the first time in this body, but definitely not the first time that you have channeled me, spoken for me. What a beautiful journey we've been on. So many of you look back and go, why did it have to be so hard? You look at the Christian church, which you were part of starting. You've been part of it for so long. You look back and go, why? Why did we do that? Why did we have to have so much drama and trauma? Dear friend, I ask you to take this class. You'll find it's worth every penny. you'll find that that it clears up a lot of misunderstandings about what you call it the Christ event, what it was about, what the Christian church was about. You'll have a whole new perspective on the Christian church. And don't worry, we're not going to suggest you go back to it. Its time is done. But because of you, dear friend, it accomplished its purpose. And now it is indeed finished. And the church is fading away already. Will fade away quickly. Especially as you find your honor for it. We know that's a little shocking to hear for so many of you. But I ask you to consider it, to take this class and allow yourself to open up to a new perspective. It wasn't what you thought it was. Yeshua's message was never, ever what the church made it out to be, what you made it out to be after he left. Because you didn't have the knowledge or the consciousness at that point to understand what it was really about. But now you do. It was part of such a grand project that succeeded, dear friend. And I ask you to reconsider it. Because as John found, and Romana, in creating this class, it moved so many old stuck energies. It freed them up. And it'll free you up too. So many of those old energies that you've been stuck in. Man, just because you didn't understand. You didn't understand what was really happening. And the truth is, none of us did. None of us truly understood what was happening. And somehow, despite that fact, it worked out. We made it happen. And here you are, entering into a whole new era. An era of freedom, of beauty. Of earth becoming everything that you always hoped it could become. That'll take a little time. There will be more than one earth for a time as you move forward and many hold back. That's okay. At some point, they too will reap the benefits of what you have done, of what we did. And they will move forward. Until at some point there will only be one earth again. Because no more are needed. And that earth will be everything you hoped it to be. It couldn't be that up until now. Because it had a purpose. A purpose that required a lot of conflict. Because you needed to replay things that had happened long before Earth was created. and find the wisdom in those things. And that's what you've been doing here on earth up until now. Now it's done. The project is complete. Christianity is complete. Yeshua was part of you. It was created by you. Now he is returning your light to you. Because the job is done. Now you move forward into the celebration. You see the chaos on your earth right now. It terrifies you at times. I'm here to tell you is simply the change that you asked for, the change that you worked so hard to create for so very long. It's here. In order to make room for the new, the old has to fall apart. That's simply how things work. And that's what you're seeing right now. The chaos. Power. Oh, you've seen through power. You've recognized that it's an illusion, that it doesn't work, that it just creates drama. And ultimately it blows up in your face, and it falls apart, and it simply doesn't work. Now the rest of the world is beginning to see that, and it's terrifying them. Those who live for power, because it's all they know, dear friend. It's all they know. So they seek power because they don't know what else to do. And as they feel it slipping away, they grasp harder and harder to try to hold it, to try to hold on to it, try to get more of it. And it's making them crazy, and they're doing crazy things. But it's still slipping away. It doesn't work anymore. Now, their games will continue for a while. But you, dear friend, you've seen through it. You and so many others. You're moving forward. The earth is splitting. No, not physically. You are creating a new earth in the same space as the old earth. You're living there part of the time. Some of the time you have to go back into the old world to buy groceries or take care of your physical needs. And that makes you, it disturbs you. Such a deep level. Because you're starting to get used to the energies of the new earth. The time is coming when you won't have to do that anymore. We're not going to try to define what that looks like because we don't really know yet. This is something brand new. It's never been done before. But it's happening, dear friend. And if you're watching this, resonating with this, you're part of it. I would ask you, don't get caught up in trying to imagine it. Trying to imagine the new earth, trying to create it from that place of your mind, of your human imagination. It won't work. It'll keep you stuck in the old because everything you can imagine is just some better version of the old, and it's not going to be anything like that. You don't have the ability to imagine what things are like in the new earth because it's never been done before. But it's there and it's coming in, and you're part of it. So just let it happen. Be present in your life right now, just as it is. It's all happening without your human participation at all. The only thing you need to do as a human is simply let it happen. Allow yourself to be present here with what is, just the way it is. You don't need to change or fix anything. And when you try, it hurts you. It hurts you, dear friend, not the ones you're trying to change. It hurts you. It hurts you deeply. So, don't try to bring peace to the world. That will destroy you. It won't change the world, but it will destroy you. Because it takes you out of your own peace. Some of you wonder how I could put up with what the church did to me as you see it. Turned me into this spectacle, this miracle worker, this goddess, mother of God. Oh, all these things the church tried to turn me into. They put statues of me up all over the place. But you see, oh, that's happened to some of you. Oh, one of your lifetimes became a saint, according to the church. Oh, it actually hurt for you to have all those humans pulling on you, trying to get your blessing, trying to get your approval. Oh, begging for miracles. And there was a time when I started to go down that path. And I thought, wait, I don't need to do that. I can just be here in love and compassion. Because you see, you're a sovereign being. No one can pull on you. No one can drain your energies. No one can touch you unless you allow it. And what I learned very early on is that when I simply show up in absolute love and compassion and allowing, the results can be incredible. People feel that love, and it inspires them to heal themselves. I never healed anybody. Never ever. But my light has inspired many, many to heal themselves. Now, they thought it was me because they didn't understand. But I knew it was them, and so I just loved them. I just watched them with compassion, with allowing, not trying to fix them, not trying to change them. You don't hear of me trying to change people. I simply watch them. I observe them with compassion. And that changes everything. It opens their hearts. It shows them new possibilities. Oh, possibilities that come from inside of them. They're not my ideas or my possibilities. It simply opens their heart to new possibilities. John's a little distracted at the moment because he hears motorcycles running around outside in the fields and the mountain. I ask him, simply be in compassion. You don't have to protect anything. You don't have to change them. You don't have to worry about them. Just be in compassion. Boys, trying to have a little fun. That's all. Dear friend, the more you open to yourself, the more you go forward on this journey, the more you're going to learn to do the same thing. You're going to realize that there is nothing out there that needs to be fixed. Oh, you cry out for peace on earth. It creates more drama. You be peace within yourself. Peace with all that is. Peace with the hateful people. Peace with the warmongers and the wars. Peace with the victims of those wars and all the abuse that humans perpetrate on each other. You be at peace with that. And then you will find you'll begin to see the power of your light. We don't like that word too much, but you know what we mean. You will see the effect that your light has, not your trying to change anybody or anything. Just your light. Don't try to stop the wars. Please don't try to stop the wars. Those people need those experiences. They chose them. Let them have them. They will gain the wisdom that you already gained, that brought you here, when they're ready. So don't try to stop them. Don't try to stop the abusers. You don't need to. The people who are their victims, you don't like it when we say this, but they chose to play that game, and that's all it is. It's a game. No one has ever been damaged or truly hurt. And at some point, even they will realize who they are. They'll tell themselves the truth of who they are. And then the pain will be gone. Because they'll realize none of it was real. It felt real, but it wasn't real. It was an illusion. And that's compassion, dear friend. To be able to watch the things going on in the world, all of them without exception, and smile. Smile at the craziness, if you like, but at also the brilliance and the beauty of the games the people are playing. Because you know, in your heart you know what's really happening. They are going through experiences just like you have in your past that are bringing them so much wisdom. At some point, they'll be complete. If the world is split by then, they'll simply pop over to the new one. And you will celebrate them. So, yes, the church made quite a spectacle of me. And I bless them for it. Because I know how to let all those old sticky energies go and to just love the people. For who they are. They are God walking around on this planet just like you, seeking their own wisdom. And there's only one way to get it, and that's through experience. You can't give it to them. They have to find it themselves, just as you did, just as I did. And that, dear friend, is your path forward. That's how you get free. That's how you take the stress off of your body. Life is so incredibly beautiful when you can let it be what it is. Exactly what it is right now. No matter what's happening. Simply let it be. People will say, oh, that's wimpy. That's irresponsible. That's all these labels people come up with. But dear friend, it's freedom. It's transformation. It's whatever every master that has ever existed has discovered. And you are in the process of discovering it right now. Yes, for so many of you, life feels kind of rough right now. It feels difficult. Well, it's difficult because you keep trying to fix it. You feel something in your body, some pain or ache or whatever, and you panic. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? What do I need to do to fix it? Take a deep breath. Open your heart to yourself, just the way you are. And then trust the knowing that comes. And a lot of times you ask your knowing, what do I do? Your knowing says nothing. Let it be. Let it be just what it is. What's the worst that can happen? Your body could die and you find yourself back home. What a grand celebration we'll have when that happens. That's the worst. And for most of you, that's not likely at all right now. Some of you might make that choice, but for most of you, nah, you're here for something bigger than that. You're here to walk through the last of this pain until you get it. Until you're ready to simply open up to it, open your heart to it, allow it to be. Stop trying to fix it. Oh, trust your intuition in the moment. What does your body want to do? Does it want to go for a walk? Then go for a walk. Does it want to lay on the couch and watch a movie? Or read a book or whatever? Or go crawl in bed and go to sleep? Then do it. But stop trying to fix it. Stop thinking there's something wrong, because there's not. You see, I want you to understand that your body isn't what you think it is. You look at it like a machine that can break down and needs new parts or needs different kind of fuel or whatever. And it's not. That's the illusion that we created, you created. And it served its purpose. Gave you something very physical to work with. Gave you a very physical experience. It's beautiful. But that's not the reality. You've heard of your light body and you keep wondering where it is. Why won't it come in and heal this body? Well, that's not what it does. It's already here. It's been here all along. Your light body. And then you have this emotional body. It's, you could say its basis is the light body. Structured by your mind and your emotions. And that, dear friend, is what determines the shape and the size and the look of your body. Your physical body. Your physical body is not real. It's a bunch of energy vibrating in a certain way that looks to your eyes in a certain way and looks and can be touched by other similarly vibrating energy. That's all it is. It's not real. There's nothing real about it. One of these days you're going to realize that at a deep level. No, much deeper than just the mind realizing that. You're going to realize that, and then suddenly none of it's going to be an issue. You'll find that you can uncreate your body in any moment. Be home. Home with your soul. And then you can recreate it whenever, wherever you want to. You're not quite there yet. Mostly because this human construct, you're so used to it. It's so deeply ingrained in you. And the ascended masters, they just let it all go. When they had their enlightenment, it was too much for them, so they just let it all go. Dissolved that body away. Or allowed it to rot away. Whichever, doesn't matter. Some of them vaporized it in flames, and that's why they're called ascended masters, because the people that witnessed it thought they ascended to heaven somewhere. Nah. They just let their body go. Came home to their soul. Now you call them ascended masters. But you said, that's not good enough for me. I want to be here at this time when it becomes possible to do that consciously by choice. To go beyond, to let the body go when I want to and bring it back when I want it. So many of you are working on that right now in the other realms and dimensions. And that point is coming. But first you have to let go of the idea that this body is something real. It's a real experience, but it's still an illusion. And the thing is, when you put your energy into trying to fix this human body, it actually keeps you stuck in it. Because it reinforces this sense of realness. And that deep sense of realness is what keeps it here and keeps you stuck in it. And that was by design. It's how it was supposed to be. But now you are in the process of moving beyond that. And to do that, you need compassion. Absolute, total compassion for yourself. Everything about you. And that, dear friend, is what I'm here for. And yes, I'm going to be here, working closely with John. You're going to hear a lot more from me. A lot more about compassion. About being in your light. About walking through this incredible transformation. It's already in progress, dear friends. It's not something in the future. Takes some time in human terms to get through it. But it is happening. At some point in the near future. And we're not going to put a date on it because we can't. It's up to you. It's up to how much you're willing to actually let go. And there are many factors in play, but in the very near future, all of those aches and pains will fade away. You might find that your whole body fades away and then comes back in a new way. Again, we're not going to speculate on how that works or what it will look like. It'll look different for each one of you. And it will happen exactly when you are ready. It's not something that you can conjure up from your mind or that you can speed up from your mind. In fact, the more you try, the more it'll slow you down and the more it'll hurt. So, come back to presence. Presence in your life right now. It doesn't matter what you do right now. You can work passionately on some project. You can channel some entity like John is doing. And then spend all your energy trying to put it together and get it on the website. Fortunately, he enjoys that. You can spend your life sleeping, reading books, watching movies, whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you be in presence with you, with your life, just the way it is. The more you can do that, dear friend, the easier this transformation will be. Yes, it hurts sometimes. But you've known a lot of pain in your journey. It's time to accept it. Yes, that's shocking. But it's true. It's time to accept it. Just be with it. It's not going to damage you. Not in any real way. It's uncomfortable. But you've dealt with a whole lot worse in your many, many lifetimes. So, just be with it. You can. You have the ability to just be with your pain and smile. Not worry about it. It will pass. You don't need to do anything to fix it. Your body might ask for some light exercises here and there. Or it might say, when you think it should exercise, it might say, no, sorry, I don't feel like it right now. And you need to trust that both ways. It doesn't make very much sense to the human mind. But you already know that this journey is about trusting your intuition and your feelings instead of your mind. It's about loving yourself just the way you are. Having compassion for you just the way you are. And for everything around you. Because everything you see around you is part of you. If you're not sure what that means, There are a whole lot of messages, beautiful messages from John's soul on his website. Here at fellowshipofdivinehumans.com and also at johnmccurdy.com. So many of those old messages, I was there for them. John felt me. He didn't always think of me, but I was there. But I didn't need to be, because it's something he knows so well. So many of those messages are about having compassion for you, for this process, for everything around you, because it's all you. Yes, there are other beings, but you can't touch them, not directly. It's not possible. They're sovereign. They're whole and complete unto themselves, just as you are. You learned how to create avatars within yourself that somehow connect with them and reflect them and interact with you, the human. But that's all they are. They're you. So, take a deep breath. Be in presence with you, just the way you are. Allow that presence to expand out. To expand out. To expand out to everything that you can perceive. Because it's all you. And you, dear friend, are so grand. And if there is anyone in all of existence that deserves your love, it is you. So let it in. And so it is. Blessings, dear friend.